Hey everyone, it is Half High here, bringing another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. We are on Global, and it is time once again for the best teams, Global Edition, and this is the August 2019 version. Now this is pre-300 download celebration. Yes, I know this, but this is going to be a completely new format, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. Now I try to keep best teams as simple as possible. This is going to be a lot more complicated, but will provide you a lot more information. This is going to have rotations, and hopefully you guys like the new format. So if you are new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff, and always a shout out to DBZ Space and the Dokkan Wiki for info and images provided. Let's go ahead and jump into this here. Now the term best teams is my opinion and it's purely subjective. There's no official tier list or best teams rankings from Akatsuki or Bandai. Any references or research sources will be linked in the description below. Now how I rank my teams is a little bit complicated, right? I look at overall aspect of the team, not just the hardest hitting. This is not a hardest hitting list. This looks at leader skills, damage output, passives, SAs, links, HP, defense, bench and flexibility, which is very important to me. Some of you guys really don't care about bench and flexibility. Effectiveness in other game modes like Super Battle Road and Battlefield, stuff like that, and then just overall gameplay of these teams. Now what you're going to see here in this version of the video is we're going to break it down into main rotations and floaters, so you'll see the different combinations you're going to be able to run. What I mean by main rotations, these are going to be the 4 units you're going to want a constant on your turns, all right? So make sure that they're always going to be on there. So I'll also post a little bit of their link skills and buffs on there. I'm not going to always go over it, but you can at least see it on the screen and say, okay, this is beneficial, that's beneficial. And the 3 floaters, usually they're going to be flex units on there, sometimes not. Sometimes it will be the leaders that are going to be in the flex. And then I always run a support unit. Some of you guys don't run support, and that's totally fine. You don't have to. I always have typically a support unit that you can run as a floater. So you're going to look at some bench down on the bottom there. You'll see some different icons that you'll see that's different from previous videos till now, and then like the icon for active skills and stuff like that. Definitely look out for that. So yeah, this is gonna be more complicated, so maybe a longer video, so we'll see how this goes. And let's go ahead and start with some honorable mentions really quick. I'm not gonna go over in depth on these teams, but I do just want to do a little bit of honorable mentions. So the first one you see on the thumbnail, we had a lot of different units come out for the end of the 4-year anniversary and Super Dragon Ball Heroes. And the first one I do want to talk about is the LR Super Baby and the Artificial Life Forms team here. Now this team here, it won't even crack the top 25 unfortunately, but it is a 130 leader team, and you can still run a very nice team from it. And LR Baby links up the best with, of course, the TUR Baby there, but you can run Baby Janemba as well, and a whole litany of other units on here. But this is a team you can run. However, this is not the best team you can run LR Super Baby on. That actually goes into the Transformation Boost team. So another honorable mention that goes along with the LR Super Baby is the Transformation Boost team here with the Transforming Majin Buu. Now this team here doesn't crack the top 10 either, because one of the reasons why is that Transforming Buu is a problem. he doesn't link well. There's fear and faith units that link well with him, but it's not the best units. So if you want to run a Super Baby, you rather run it on this team because it's a 150% boost, so it's a 40% increase from 130 to 150 here. So this is the team that I would run if you were running a LR Super Baby team. Now I would actually take Super Baby out of this rotation for a better team, and you can run a multitude of different combinations you see on the alt and bench there. But you can also run, like I mentioned, that Super Baby or the Baby Janemba. You can run as the flex position there. You can actually run Silas. Silas can link fairly well with the LR Super Baby, and then EZA Janemba actually is your better link partner for Transformation Majin Buu. So but anyway, this is a team you can run here. Not the best team you can run for Transformation Boost. You can change it up here, but I just wanted to feature some of the brand new units on here with when it comes to Super Dragon Ball Heroes and for LR Super Baby too. Oh, forgot, you got Babadi Boo or Boobity, however you want to call him. You can run him as a defensive support unit on there. He can increase some offense as well, but defensively primarily. So that is the leader for transformation boost, and you're running the LR Super Baby on here. So all right, so that's another honorable mention. So the next two honorable mentions, I'll go a little bit more in depth, because those are your true honorable mentions, because they moved up quite a bit in those spots. And the first one I'm going to talk about is Time Travelers, and that's going to be Int Goku Black, and that's Time Travelers category Ki plus 3 HP and Tech Defense 150%, with the Extreme Int Ki plus 3 HP and Tech Defense 90% as a secondary leader. This team just got better because the bench got better. It got bigger, and hey, bigger, hey, can be better. So this team here runs one of my favorite two main rotations in the game, and that's LR Rose Masu with Strength Rose, and then you have Easy A Future Trunks with LR Trunks. And they're in the first position, not the LRs in the first position, but the Easy A and Rosé's in the first position, because they provide a 30% increase for the SA multiplier. So that's why you want them first, and then the LRs can get that additional buff. So they both provide 5 ki to each other, which is really, really good, especially when you're running LR. So your floaters is Goku Black. In Goku Black, unfortunately, because his transformation is so hard to do, becomes problematic. You can see the little punch symbol there. That represents either critical hit or type advantage. In this case here, both of them provide some critical hit to each other, to their passive skills there. So 50% to LR Trunks, and then up to 40% for Goku Black. And then you also have Easy A Vegeta Blue there as additional support as well. So you can run a multitude of different combinations for this team here in the Time Travelers here. You can see on the bottom there, you can just slot in Trunks and Mai if you wanted to for Time Travelers, but you can actually do a fun little combo in Great Saiyaman 3 and 4. So if you want to do that, you can do that here. Sealess you can put on this team. The Thickness of Time is actually a additional support you can run if you wanted to. So but yeah, overall this team is fantastic. Another variation of the team that you can run is actually a full extreme team. So this is a full extreme team. If you wanted to bring in Bojack with Sealess, they link okay with each other, plus 2 to ki, 15 to attack, and then they have big bad bosses there. But then also you can run the Thickness Toa on here as a support unit, because she can buff the extreme units. So this is the changes you can actually do on here. So once again, you can run a different multitude of teams here. Thickness of Time, you can run as a support. But in this case scenario, even though you're running an extreme team, if you just run this team but have a better support, that Easy A Future Trunks is still better. So so another fun point about this team here, unfortunately, it doesn't make the top 10, but it does move up in the rankings. Is it can actually run a very, very good mono team, and we always miss the good old mono team days. And this way you can run an Extreme Int Super Battle Road, or just a full Int Extreme if you're going up against somebody in Battlefield here. And this team is pretty beastly. So that Bobbity Boo there, he can stun. He's a support unit. Defensively, you have really strong defensive units on here, and just not overall hard hitting really. So it can hit pretty good, but not as hard hitting as the other team here. So my favorite team to run would be this team here. So coming in as an honorable mention is the Time Travelers category with Int Goku Black. So the next and final honorable mention goes to one of the more brand new teams, and that's going to be the Dragon Ball Seekers. And this is LR Gopunks here. Is Dragon Ball Seekers category Ki plus 4, HP and Tech Defense 170%, with the Super Int type Ki plus 4, HP and Tech Defense 100%. Very, very good leader skill. Unfortunately, still barely not cracked the top 10. Based on the bench isn't all that great, but it did get kudos for having a very, very good free-to-play friendly overall team here. Now, this is the team I like to run because you do have LR Gopunks as one of the main rotations. You do have one as a floater, and you're running LR Goku Raleigh as the other damage dealer. And that as a free-to-play LR can do crazy amount of damage there. So very, very good. And then I'm actually running that linked up with the Int Go Fist, the Kid Goku, with that active skill, right? So to have that active skill on there is very valuable. The only problem is it only provides +2 to ki and 30% to attack. So if you want to run a kind of a goofy combo, you can run like LRB Pan with the waifu pan. I shouldn't call it waifu pan, but the young pan there. They actually link up very, very good together. But if you want to run like a Super Battle Road or something different, or provide more ki and attack buff to LR Goku and Raleigh, this is the UR Goku and Krillin. Krillin's supposed to be on here, is kind of your flex position on there. But if you want to run Super Battle Road, Super Class only, all you got to do is slot in the Bulma, the Tech Bulma there, and the LR Yamcha or LR Puar, whatever you want to call it, and you can just slot that in one of the positions here, and basically run Super Battle Road no problem. You wouldn't take out LRB Pan because LRB Pan is like MVP on Super Battle Road, but you can take out like Goku Jr. And maybe even the support unit on here. But anyway, so this team you can run on Super Battle Road, Super Class only, so very good there. But this is also like Time Travelers, you can run a full mono team in Super Int this time, and is very, very good. So so Int Super Battle Road is done no problem with this team here, and also Battlefield for Int as well. So yeah, so this is a great team. Still doesn't crack the top 10. The lack of bench just really dropped it a little bit. I think this team will get better, and we'll kind of go from there. So where it's at right now, very good spot, around the I think 12th or 13th spot, and coming in as an honorable mention, Dragon Ball Seekers category with LR Gopunks. So now let's move on to the top 10. That's what you're waiting for. We do have a new top 10 when it comes to the 10th spot, but everything else is pretty much the same. So I'll try to quickly go through this so it doesn't make it a very, very long video. But coming in at number 10, returning into the number 10 spot. When this thing dropped, I was like, oh man, would this ever come back again? And it has, because I'll tell you what, the Super Dragon Ball Heroes units made this team very, very good. So the reason why Super Saiyan 3 category dropped from the top 10 was for two reasons: bench strength and defense. And they solved that. All right, they solved that. So coming in number 10, Super Saiyan 3 category, Ki +3, HP 130%, attack and defense 170%, with a secondary leader skill of Super Int type Ki +3, HP and attack defense 90%. The nice thing about this team, if you're running at 70% or under HP, you're going to get some additional buffs from Int Bardock. Super Saiyan 3 Bardock with that 40% to super class when HP is 70% below. Ooh, that's really, really powerful here. This is one of the hardest hitting teams when it's all maxed out, right? And but you have to get there. LR3Ku now has an amazing link partner, right? So a 5-key link, and then Super Saiyan 3 Gohan here, he also has the Kaioken mechanic, so he just gets stronger and stronger as time goes on. I kind of messed up on the first rotation there. It should be actually EZA Gotenks in the first spot, because you do not want EZA Gotenks to get any more key links, because 9 is going to be enough, and you just only want to get 2 more links to get to that 11 key spot to get that massively increase in damage and also a defensive boost. So you're going to switch, you're going to have to kind of swap these two here. So kind of messed up initially. So, but then you have Bardock on the other spot there. So yeah, very, very good team now, because you have some defensive mechanics when it comes to, of course, that Super Saiyan 3 Trunks, amazing defensive unit on here. Now you can even just add in like EZA Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta on here if you want for more defense on here. Maybe just take out Super Saiyan 3 Goku LR and put in the EZA Super Saiyan 3 LR. So there's a lot of different things. You can even, if you don't have Super Saiyan 3 Gohan and LR3Ku, you can add the Xeno Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Vegeta. Those link up very well and do well together. So this team here is overall so improved that I had to move them up to the 10th spot because of the overall damage. It can run, of course, Super Saiyan 3's SBR. It can run a a superclass SBR as well, only SBR, and it actually can run a full int super SBR as well. So you can actually do 3 SBRs on this team and do some top damage. So coming in at number 10, the return of the Super Saiyan 3 category with int Bardock. All right, going in at number 9, like I said, the rest of these are going to be in the same spot as last month's, but you'll get a little bit more details on this one here. So coming in at number 9 is Realm of Gods. That's right, UI Goku, Realm of Gods category, Ki plus 3, HP and attack defense 150% across the board, with a secondary leader skill of int Ki plus 3, HP and attack defense 50%. So this team here, as a 150 is higher than some 170s based off of its bench strength. Bench strength is incredible. You can run a multitude of different rotations, and I'll show you kind of how it works. But this is the team that I like to run the most, and that's going to be Rose and LR Rosemasu. Once again, you continue to see that combination quite a bit. And then another great rotation is Gogeta Blue and Vegito Blue, right? They share 5 key links together and 25 in attack. But of course, Tech Vegito Blue, he increases his attack and defense, the Kaioken mechanic, and just gets stronger and stronger and stronger with the multiple attacks, things of that nature. Very, very good. Now you're gonna have UI Goku, same thing. They both have the Kaioken mechanic, and he gets stronger as time goes by. Of course, when he transforms under 50% to HP, he becomes really good. Unfortunately, because of the healing aspect of this team, you might never get there. So this team is fantastic, one of my favorite teams to run. However, like I said, the bench, you can run a multitude of different units on here, and I'll show you kind of a different slide to kind of break this down. Now, hey, don't forget Thickness of Time, another addition to this team here as a secondary support unit. So other main rotations to run, if you don't have particularly these main rotations, you can run Rosemasu with int Goku Black if you don't have strength Rose. You can run Gogeta Blue with Tech Godku. You can run probably one of the strongest 1-2 punches in the game after that first attack. So as long as he gets attacked one time, these 2 units are just incredible, and that's LR Beerus with Easy A Beerus. They have that unconditional 50% to attack link, basically in combination of different attack links, getting 50%. That's really high. That's a very coveted when you're talking about key links. And then you can run a Vegeta combination there. So various different things there. Now, if you do want to run, say, you know what, I want to run UI Goku in my main rotation, well, guess what? You can do that. A lot of versatility on this team here. These are the different rotations you can run. Now, when we talk about 50% unconditional, I don't think there's another link set that will give you 55% unconditional to attack versus UI when it comes to UI Goku and Strength Gaku on here, because of the First Awaken link here. That it provides that extra 5% over a lot of that coveted 50% unconditional boost there. Also provides 5 ki as well. Now, if you don't have Strength Gaku, you can run the Tech Gaku. Tech Gaku is a little bit more useful because of the orb changing and his ability to seal, but you only get a 30% to attack increase on that link. You can run Jiren there with that stunning ability. That's great there, or you can even run God Vegeta there. They both provide +3 to ki and 30% to attack. But like I said, this is my favorite team to run as a combination on this, but you can slot any of those combinations in your main rotation and you can do just fine. So all depends on your situation. This can run Realm of Gods SBR, of course, super class only, and you can still run int type and it can complete all 3. So coming in at number 9, Realm of Gods category, UI Goku. All right, dropping in at number 8 is one of the hardest hitting teams in the game. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the bench and has some defensive issues. So this is going to be the representatives of Universe 7 with LR Freeku, and that's representative of Universe 7 category ki +3, HP and attack defense 177%. Still to this day is the highest leader skill percentage in 177% in the game at this point in time, with a secondary leader skill of Tech ki +3, HP and attack defense 90%. Now this team here is only really just revolving around LR Freeku, Goku and Frieza. There's really nothing else to really focus on. That team, unit there can hit extremely hard, one of the hardest hitting units, or if not one of the hardest hitting units right off the bat. You get that attack down on that enemy, and he's going to do like 200 something crazy percentage on his LR stats. So with MVP 17, he can provide additional defense, which is great. And then you have that big hole though in that Tech TN, provides that amazing support and that attack down. But you know, if he gets hit, if there's a bunch of people want to, you know, hit TN there, he's gonna get murdered because he only gets a 90% increase to defense. So so unfortunately that is a big hole there. And then the rest, it doesn't really matter. You can put whatever you want in there. If you want to run a 3 support with Bola and Thickness of Time, you can run all 3 of those on there and just flex everybody out. You can run, if you need another unit to attack down and you don't have like a Tech TN, you can run the Tech hit. So you can run that there. Doesn't link very well, but he'll do that attack down. And you can do the Super AGL Gaku there, which is actually the only other representatives of Universe 7 that's any good because the bench on the category is so tiny, it's so small that you're typically just going to be running the tech type units as secondary units if you don't have particular ones. So this is the team that you want to run. Like I said, you can flex out those floaters on there, if, whatever you guys want to do on that. But yeah, coming in at number 8 is the Representatives Universe 7 category with LR Furiku. So coming in at number 7, one of my favorite teams of all time will go down in the Hall of Fame of best teams, and that is coming in number 7, the Potara category leader in LR Super Vegito. That's Potara category, key plus 3, HP and attack defense 170% with defense 130, with a int category, or int type, not int category, int type, key plus 3, HP and attack defense 90%. This team here stayed on the number 1 spot for like 6 months, so until it was finally dethroned, and it really hasn't improved since then. So yes, you did get a int Goku Black as another alt unit on here. Now you actually did get an increase in the support unit. Unfortunately, it didn't bump him high enough to the 6th spot or above, but still very, very fantastic. Once again, you see that combo there in Rosemasu and Rose. Still one of my favorites. And then you, very similar to your Realm of Gods, is you have a Tech Vegito Blue, but then you have Super Vegito as the link partner there. So they only get 2 linked to each other, or key links to each other, which is, you know, not overly great, but still is beneficial. But that Super Vegito provides the counters, of course, but it also provides that 30% increase to the SA multiplier on there. And of course, Tech Vegito Blue, Kaioken mechanic keeps on going. And then you have the LR Super Vegito as floaters in this version of the team. This is the team I like to run the most, but you can kind of switch things up. So various different other rotations you can run. If you want to run Super Vegito on the main rotation, you can run Super Vegito with Rose if you wanted to do that. You can run Super Vegito physical with LR Super Vegito, LR Super Vegito with LR Super Saiyan, LR Vegito Blue. Now, you don't want to run, if you want to run on the main rotation LR Super Vegito, you don't want to run Tech Vegito Blue because they don't link up very well. So you do want to just link LR Super Vegito. And that plus 2 to key, that's just basically prepare for battle on all these here. And if you don't have all those other units and you have to run the 90% to int type, you can do Bardock, you can do Gogeta, Gohan, even Gopunks on here as well. They'll all give you that prepare for battle, and they're okay, but you're only getting a 90% boost, and that is tremendously low compared to 170, right? So so various different variations you can run, but this is the main rotation of the floaters I like to run the most. So coming in at number 7, one of the Hall of Famers, one of the best of the best, is Potara category in LR Super Vegito. All right, now let's go to the highly debated number 6. All right, I would say from number 8 through number 1, all of them can be argued as the number 1 best team. However, this team got a lot of, like, they're like, why is this team not the best team? I'll tell you the reason why, right? So the coming in number 6 is Pure Saiyans category. Category Ki plus 3 HP and attack defense 150% with super class Ki plus 3 HP and attack defense 100%. Amazing leader skill. Pure Saiyans, huge category, right? However, it is still 150% leader skill, right? It's not 170. 170 is just overall leader skill wise better because it provides 40% increase, and we're talking about attack primarily. It's a 40% increase in attack. Yes, this team here can run crazy LRs, right? You're running these LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta and LR Broly's. Yes, you're absolutely correct. However, all right, you're still doing 40% less damage than 170%. The Pure Saiyans category is by far the best 150 leader, by far. Coming in number 2 would then be Realm of Gods when it comes to the 150. But the versatility and everything, that's the reason why they're actually number 6 and actually beat out Representative Universe 7 and Patara at 170 liters because of the versatility and the amazing units you can run on this team. So I really, really like Pure Saiyans. I just could not put them at number 1 because comparable to the top 5, the best 170 teams in the game, it's just not quite there. Now there is a unit that will be arriving hopefully pretty soon that might change that in a crazy broken unit. You guys know who it is. But when they arrive, we'll see. We'll see if Pure Saiyans actually jumps up to that number 1 spot over your 170 leader teams because of how broken that unit is. So this team here, fantastic unit, fantastic combinations and rotations you're running. You have that LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta Ki plus 4, 50% to attack and a conditional, fantastic on there. Then you have a 7 link rotation there, and that's going to be LR Tech Broly with LR Strength Broly. 3 Ki, which isn't all that great. 3 Ki isn't the best of the best, but still very good. 20% to attack unconditional with another 20% to attack with 50% below 50% HP, which you typically won't get to, and then some flat attack stat boosts on there as well. So transforming Vegeta, you're running as a leader and friend. However, you can run, if you want more defense, you can run Evolution Vegeta as a friend on here as well. So either one, or if you don't have Transforming Vegeta, you can run Evolution Vegeta and then get a friend Transformation Vegeta. Either way, right? So if you don't have LR Tech Broly, then you're able to run the full power Broly on here. So you can do that and still not really skip a beat on damage and ability to do a lot of different modes in the game. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the other rotations you can actually run. So let's say you wanted to run different LRs. You can run LR3 Ku with Majin Vegeta on here. So they actually link up really well. If you guys don't know, it's 5 key links on this one. Only 10% increase to their attack, which isn't that high, but that 5 key for LRs, that's really the most important thing. Then you can run full power Broly with EZA Broly, of course, that they link incredibly well together. If you don't have LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, then you can run the full power Goku and you'll still get that plus 40 key, 50% unconditional. You just don't get that SA 5000 boost to attack, which isn't really huge, isn't much there. Or if you just want to run more Vegetas or run Transforming Vegeta on a main rotation, basically you can run a multitude of different ones. We'll actually revisit all the Vegeta combinations in the Vegeta family category. So we'll show you more of these and the links from there. But you can run this combination here. But I think everybody would agree that this is the best team that you can run. Now I do have the Paragus as the support unit because of the 30% to defense, which Turles does not provide, right? So I would just want a little bit more overall benefit, especially if you're running the LR Strength Broly. He needs a little bit of a defensive boost at times. So coming in at number 6, yes, not cracking the top 5, but we'll probably get there with that broken unit coming, and that is Pure Saiyans category with Transformation Vegeta. All right, let's go now to the top 5. So coming in at number 5 from here on out, it's in my opinion the best 170% teams in the game. This one is kind of a little bit goofy because you're doing kind of a hybrid, but you can still run a full 170%. That's movie bosses and full power. This one is just purely movie bosses. This is the combination of Turles and full power Broly. The reason why you have to do it this way is because you cannot run full power Broly with LR Tech Broly. So they can't go on the same team. So you're going to run full power Broly as a friend, and then you're going to run Turles as a leader, but he's going to be your support unit anyway. So he's a support leader, which is very different, but works out really well. So this team here, once again, we're running that LR combo in that main rotation, strength and tech. Very, very good. You're also now running probably the strongest LR combo, or not LR combo, but strongest combo after being hit. So once Beerus's, they get hit one time, these two units just do crazy amount of damage and can tank very, very well. And that's the LR Beerus with the Easy A Beerus. You get the only +2 to key, which is, you know, not that great because you're running an LR. You want some more for the LR, but you got that unconditional 50% to attack, and you can recover 5% HP as well. And both of these units in their passive, or I'm sorry, in their super attack, heals as well. So a lot of healing when it comes to this. And then the alts and the rotations, you have so many different ones on here. This is just a sliver of the many different choices you have in the bench strength on here. Of course, you have Easy A Janemba as a fantastic option there. But if you don't have the Tech LR Broly, then you just run a movie bosses and full power team. This is basically what you're going to be running here, and nothing too different except for the main rotation now has the full power Broly instead of the Easy A Broly. Now then you open yourself up to running different alts and different flex units as a floater. However, because this team can be very flexible, there are other rotations you can actually run. Let's say you don't have the Beerus combo, so you can run the Bojack combo, which is a very great combination there, TUR Bojack and LR Bojack. You can actually run any other Bojack, like you can run the World Tournament Bojack or some of the other TUR Bojacks that are out there, and you can still get quite a bit of key boost. Yeah, 10% to attack, not that much, but like I said, for LRs, having that 5 key, very, very important. So with that, actually 5, I thought this one had big bad bosses. This one might be incorrect on the key links here, so that might be an error, but anyway, because I always think that they had big bad bosses, but I might have just messed it up. So that's bothering me. Let's go ahead and just move on. So now the other combo you can run is Easy A Janemba with Cooler. I think they link up very well together. You can actually run the transformation Frieza and get the same links. You get 2 to key, which you don't really need that much for your non-LRs right there. You get 15 to attack with big bad bosses as well, and recover 5% to HP, which is great. The third spot here, a lot of people don't run, but I did this a while back, and people are like, why are you running LR Friku with Omega Shenron? Because Omega Shenron has a passive that reduces enemies' attack. And because you're able to do that, you don't have to even be in the first position or attack. It's just automatically the enemies show up, and if they can get their attack reduced, it's going to be automatically reduced, which is an incredible passive skill. And so LR Friku gets that 77% when you're always in that rotation together. So that's really, really incredible. So Turles does the same thing, but typically you're not going to run Turles all the time in the main rotation. You want to keep him as a floater. So yes, you only get +2 to key, which is the shocking speed, but let's say you don't get 18 key, that's still a very good hard hitting LR Friku. So, and then finally you can run the Metal Cooler Army with the Metal Cooler combo there. That can do wonders as well. All right, so but my favorite team to run on this is the combination, the movie bosses combination here with the LR Tech Broly on here. But like I said, you can just run this one here. So coming in as number 5. Oh, by the way, this team is a beast when it comes to the World Tournament, just like Pure Saiyans. But this, once again, is at 170%, not 150. Number 5, movie bosses and full power category, dual category leader in full power movie Broly. All right, so coming in at number 4 now, and I actually could have put movie bosses above number 4, but I just couldn't do it based on the fact this team just hits too hard, and and the flow of it is just too good, and that is Movie Heroes. Movie Heroes category and Fusion category, dual category leader in Gogeta Blue. A lot of people would put this actually at number 1. The only reason I don't put them at number 1 is a limited bench strength, and that bench strength is so key, and it only could really do 2 SBRs, right? It can only do Fusion category and then the Super category. You don't have enough AGL units to run in a Movie Heroes or Fusions to do a AGL. I don't think so, actually. I might have to double check that. You might have enough in Movie Heroes and Fusions to do AGL. So yeah, you can actually do 3 Super Battle Roads. But anyway, this team here is fantastic, but most people actually want to run this rotation here, and that's going to be the LR Go Bros rotation with the Movie Hero support unit in the Super Saiyan 1 Gohan. That's an incredible buff. So yes, you only get +1 to key when it comes to the links, but don't worry. Go Bros is self-sufficient. It increases every attack. He gets additional key, but then you get +3 to key here with the support, and then another 40% to attack, and another 40% to defense, and you get an additional 15% to defense on the link skill there. So really, really good. So either you can run all Gogetas, and the little punch thing you see there, that's just advantage to all, right? All types. And don't sleep on advantages to all types. It's an incredible passive skill, right? So, but you can run either rotation, and it's still really good. But after your alts down here below, once you're done with those, you really don't have too many options after that. So you have to have a particular grouping of units, because Fusion category is not that big. Movie Heroes is a little bit bigger, but Fusions is very, very tiny. Now, if you do want to run SBR Fusion, you do have to run a full Fusion team. So this is the team that you'll kind of run here. You have to have that, a different floater in that ghost tanks there. But you can run this team here also for super class SBR as well. So either you're going to run a friend and a main for LR Gogeta, or you can run 2 LR Gogetas if you wanted to, and you can run kind of the same team. Just your friend would just be different. So either way, you can run that, and it can do very, very well. So this team here, great overall. A little bit lacking in defense compared to everyone else, right? But tremendous team. Can definitely be argued as the number 1 spot. So coming in at number 4 is the Movie Heroes category with the Fusion categories secondary leader skill in Gogeta Blue. So now let's go ahead and move to the top 3. The top 3, here it is. Didn't change, but now you have a little bit more insight on why they're the top 3. So top 3 here, beginning with the Vegeta family category. That's key +3, HP 130%, and attack and defense at 170, with super strength, key +3, HP and attack defense 120%, which is really good. That 120% versus, like, you see that 190 there. So amazing leader skill here. So this is the team I like to run the most. This is going to be running the LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta with the 120% buffed Super Saiyan 4 Goku on here. The reason why, you want to get that +4 to key, 50% to attack. But then you've seen this, I think, probably 3 times now. This EZA Trunks with physical Trunks here. Very, very good rotation. And you get that +5 to key, which is great. But remember, you get that 30% increase to SA. On top of that is the 30% to attack in the passive skill. And don't forget, this is a support unit, but EZA Trunk can still hit pretty hard, pretty good, because he provides 70% to attack and defense himself. So with EZA immense damage. So I think it's immense damage. So very, very good rotation there. Then you have Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta as a flex. Transformation Vegeta as a flex, Super Saiyan 4 as a floater, and then you have Bulma as your support floater there. You can also have EZA Vegeta Blue, or the Super Dragon Ball Heroes Xeno base form Vegeta, the Int Vegeta, on as a support unit as well. Now, if you want a little bit more defense, which I really don't think this needs any more defense, you can flex that Transform Vegeta out for that Super Saiyan 3 Trunks. Or you want some counters, you can add the Rage Vegeta on there. You want Attack All, you can do Maju Vegeta. A nice combination of different things you can do on here. Now, however, there is a different variation of this team that you can run that can do as good as amount of damage or even better, and that's actually using the Super Saiyan 4s, both of them on main rotation, and floating everyone else. And that's actually using the EZA Vegeta Blue and the EZA Trunks on here. Remember, both can actually do damage, and yes, Vegeta takes a while to build up his attack buff, but once he does, his top end damage is arguably higher than Goku's. And with this rotation here, running a 3 support team here, man, you can really buff up the damage for LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. So this is a team you can run in lieu of maybe this team here. So other rotations you can run, once again, the bench strength for Vegeta family is very, very good. You can run these combinations here. You can run the LR Trunks with LR Maju Vegeta. They share 3 key links with each other. You can run for more defense, you can run LR Trunks with Super Saiyan 3 Trunks. You can see the passive provides additional 20% defense, and Trunks sometimes need that if you don't get, you know, that super attack off, but you should always get that super attack off on this team. Then you have EZA Vegeta Blue with Rage Vegeta. You get +5 to key on here. You don't need +5 to key, but you know, why not? But then once again, you get that boost from that support from EZA Vegeta Blue. Then you actually run Maju Vegeta with the tank himself, the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta on there as well. So, and then that's +3 to key and 10 to attack there. EZA Vegeta Blue also does the same thing for Maju Vegeta. So those are different combinations you can run. Or if you want to run Transformation Vegeta or Super Saiyan 4 Vegetas, you can run these combinations here. And basically, it's a combination of Transforming Vegeta, the Super Vegeta, and Vegito Blue. So, or Vegeta Blue, not Vegito Blue. So this is going to be +4 to key from the top there. That's a 7 linker. Then you have +3 and 35 when you're running Transformation and Vegito Blue. Then you have your +2 to key, 40% if you're running the Transformation with the Super Saiyan 4. And then a measly +2 to key and 25 you're running that combination with Vegeta Blue. So all in all, still very good combinations you can run. However, if you want to run something really goofy, here's a team you can run really goofy here. Is a full time travelers besides the Super Saiyan 4 Vegetas. Yes, you can run a full time travelers Vegeta family team here, and it actually works fairly well. So this is the rotations you would run, and you can have that Great Saiyan Man 3 there, you know, do all his counters and all that good stuff. You can, yeah, it's a fun team to run. So definitely check that out if you can. So coming in at number 3 is the Vegeta family category with Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. All right, so these active skill units are just too good to drop them under the top 3 at this point in time. So coming in at number 2, the number 2 spot, of course, then goes to the other Super Saiyan 4, and that is Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and that's Goku family key, or Goku family category key +3, HP and attack 170% and defense 130, with a Super AGL key +3, HP, attack and defense 120%. So yes, that 120% to AGL, that's the reason why you can actually add the Vegeta on here, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta AGL version, to get that +4 to key 50%. And this team here, you're running actually 2 rotations with that amazing +4 to key unconditional 50% buff on here, which makes LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku really, really strong. Now his defense takes a little while to build up, but offensively, right off the bat, can hit really, really strong. Floaters, you can run a multitude of different floaters on here. You can run Gohan, you can run Go Bros, Tech. You can run so many different on the flex position there. I tend to like to use the Int Goku on here, the LR Goku from SBR, because he can, you know, he can stun, he can evade, and of course has that support buff benefit on here. But if you don't want to do that, you can actually run the Great Saiyan Man Strength Gohan. He's actually very, very good on this team here, and yeah, so You can run a multitude of different things. Now, a lot of people would prefer having Go Bros actually on the main rotation, and you can run this as well. Go Bros is amazing. So the team that you would run then would be the EZA Gotens with this. And some people would say, well, why don't I run the physical Super Saiyan Gohan like I did on the Movie Heroes team? Well, because Movie Heroes, you're not the rest of the team isn't Movie Heroes, so you're not really benefiting the other units when it's on the same rotation. So you could, if you wanted to, run it on here, but I think it runs better with the EZA Goten here. So you can run this as a main rotation. And once again, LR Go Bros is self-sufficient. Oops, I forgot to put his. I forgot to put his. There he is, his active skill little bubble there. So anyway, so this is the team that you can run with LR Go Bros. Now there's a bunch of different combinations you can run as well. So you can run the LR3Ku with Gohan, Super Saiyan 3 Gohan. That's an amazing 1-2 punch now. Like I mentioned before, you can run the physical Super Saiyan Gohan on here. You can run that versus the Goten. Like I said, the Orb Changing Gotenks helps out Super Saiyan 4 Goku on the team. You can actually run transforming Goku on this as well, so they link up fairly well. And then you can run Super Saiyan 3 Gohan with Xeno Super Saiyan 3 Goku as well. So this is a kind of a variation of different things you can run. But if you do want to run more Goku units, so you can run Goku with the physical Goku, the GT Super Saiyan Goku. That's plus 4 to ki, 25% to attack, which is really good. Then you have a multitude of different units that will give you plus 2 to ki, 25 to attack. You know, you have Bardock, you have Future Gohan, Tech Goku, GT Goku, and then if you want to add that additional 25,000 to attack SA, and you can run Transforming Goku on here. UI Goku gives you plus 2 to ki, 15, not that great. If you want to run something goofy on the Goku's family category, you can actually run a plus 7 ki link in LR Pan and then the Kid Pan there. So it's a very interesting rotation you can run. So yeah, so coming in at number 2 is the Goku's family category with Super Saiyan 4 Goku on this. Very, very good, and that catalog of bench is once again one of the reasons why it did jump Movie Heroes, and on top of that, even bigger bench strength than the Vegeta family. So, and finally, and this, like I said, this video is running a lot longer because once again a lot more detail. It should go a lot quicker next time. Is the number 1, and that is Siblings Bond. That's right, this is the number 1 team in the game, and a lot of people are like, no, it's not, and I'll explain to you why after I kind of explain to you the different teams you're going to run. This is the team that you want to run in the main rotations is LR Go Bros with EZA Goten, and then a 170 unmitigated Beerus combination there. Very, very good rotation, very similar to your movie bosses here, and just one of my favorites. So the Beerus rotation, then you run a floater in LR Go Bros. Man, I can't even talk. I've been talking for like an hour. And then you have actually Super Saiyan 4 Goku on here as a floater, as a flex, and you can run a multitude of different levels. You want more defense, you can add MVP 17 on here. You want a sealer with Orb Changer, you can run Tech Goku on here. You can run various different things. So here's some other combinations you can run in the main rotations. Let's say if you don't have the Beerus on there and you want to run LR Go Bros on the main rotation, you can run once again that Super Saiyan 1 Movie Heroes support. Amazing link together. You go in that that MVP 17. You can run that transformation Goku on here. You can run transformation Vegeta on here, and they all link up fairly well with each other. Other things you can run. You can actually run these combinations on here if you wanted to. You can run transformation Vegeta on here with maybe the Trunks, and so these are sibling bonds, right? That you can't run. Like, Goku's family, but this is sibling bond, so you can you can run both Vegeta and Goku units on this team. That's how versatile this team actually is. And then I just put down here a Tapion and Tech Tapion as well. You can run that as well. So you can run actually an Android combo, but you know, the Androids really aren't very good on these teams here. So so pretty good link skills when it comes to that. And then you can actually run maybe this team here as a only Super Battle Road. So if you want more defense, you have the MVP 17 here, and you're rocking and rolling comparable to this team here. So because you can run all types, you can run that super only. So here's another reason why this is the #1 team in the game, and that's once again effectiveness in game modes. This is the only team, right, out of all the teams that are out there that can complete 4 Super Battle Roads, right? It can run super only, it can run tech only, Hybrid Saiyans, and Majin Buu Saga. You can run all 4 of these fairly easily, all right, fairly easily. So there's no other team in the game that can have that kind of versatility, and that's another reason why this is the #1 team on global at this point in time. $300 million celebration is right around the corner. All this stuff can change. So here is a breakdown of the top teams. And boy, did we go really long here, but like I said, this is the first time with the new stuff that you see on the screen. The 11 through 15, everything, it's a mishmash. It's hard for me to even judge down there, and maybe I'll do an expanded like top 20 team. But you know, the bottom portion there, you can even slot any of those in that top 10 spot, in the 10th spot there. You can run, you know, movie. Time Travelers or Future or Omega Shenron and the Shadow Dragons, and there's so many different category teams now that are available. But that is my top 10 for the August 2019 edition. Hopefully you guys enjoy the new format, and if you did, just comment below. If you don't, you know, I might go back to the other one. This is a very long video, longer than mostly. I typically do like 30 to 40 minutes on here, but once again, hopefully you guys gained some information and enjoyed what you saw. I can't wait for actually the September version of Best Teams, because 300 million usually changes the game, and maybe we'll have a new #1 team at that point in time. So with that, if you are new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff, share please, and thank you guys for watching. Keep on Dokkaning. We will catch you next time.